Shalom, shalom, shalom. Of course, we have praise and glorification to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, BRICS, YAHAWAH, BRICS, YAHAWASHI, call HALAHYAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and the praise and glorification to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and of course, get them all to the podcast Millstone Teacher Well. And the main topic of the lesson is basically going to this video right here. BRICS vow to quit IMF and World Bank. How does U.S. react? So basically, the BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and Saudi Arabia, are vowing to quit the IMF. I didn't pre-watch this video. Only got like a couple seconds in, so we gotta be watching it together. But homeland and day, they calling that division, man. And if you don't know, the IMF is an international monetary fund. What it do? It says the IMF has three critical missions: furthering international monetary cooperation, encouraging the expansion of trade and economic growth, and discouraging policies that would harm prosperity. So basically, controlling the wealth and the gain of the world, basically. To fulfill these missions, IMF member countries work collaboratively with each other and with other international bodies. So they're all basically working together in a group to basically support each other. To build up the world economy and the world people. But if the BRICS nation leave, this cooperation, then all the people in there, they gotta get basically negatively affected as well. That can crush their countries. So let's play some of this video real quick. See where it goes.
World Bank or U.S. Bank? Since its establishment in 1944, the World Bank leadership has
so the World Bank too. Let me look up the World Bank real quick. World Bank. See what it says. World Bank. The World Bank is an international financial institution that provides loans, grants to the governments of low and middle income countries for the purposes of economic development. So basically, it gives out loans to these countries. And that's also another way of enslavement too. And apparently ran by America. Yep, Washington, D.C. It's headquarters in Washington, D.C. So the whole thing is about controlling the people. That's what the elite bankers families do. That's what they set up. To control the world in debt. Remind me of the scripture right here in the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, and verse 6. Because really, giving out a loan is basically putting someone in debt. So that's what they do. They put these countries into a bad situation and put them in turmoil. So they force them to get loans. And when they get those loans, now they're in debt to that nation. So now they have to play by that nation's rules in order to get money. But it says right here, the Habakkuk 2 and 6. Shall not all these take up a proverb against him, and a taunting proverb against him? This is talking about Esau. And say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long, and to him that layeth himself with thick clay, and only, he captured, raped, robbed, and murdered, all these countries that he owns, he just took over, he conquested. So none of these things are actually his, he just stole it, man. And it said, lay himself with thick clay. Now, you go to here in the Hebrew for the word clay. The word ibatyat. And weight of pledges, heavy debts. So basically, that's what he did. He put the world in debt, man. He put people in debt, man. To owe him. The whole world ran by debt, so that's how he enslaved the whole world, putting them in debt, So let's keep playing.
Consistently been drawn exclusively from the United States. This practice reflects an entrenched bias that undermines the institution's legitimacy, particularly in its relationship with the Global South. World Bank or U.S. Bank. Since its establishment in 1944, the World Bank leadership has consistently been drawn exclusively from the United States. This practice reflects an entrenched bias that undermines the institution's legitimacy, particularly in its relationship with the Global South, the very regions it purports to serve. From its first president, Eugene Meyer, to the current leader, Ajay Banga, the World Bank has adhered to a convention whereby its president is invariably an American national. This unspoken rule reflects the dominance of the United States within the institution, reinforced by its status as the largest shareholder. This practice has significant implications. A leadership monopoly by Americans implies an inherent bias toward the economic and political priorities of the United States. Decisions on development financing and structural adjustments often reflect a neoliberal framework championed by Western nations. This framework has been criticized for imposing austerity measures and privatization policies that frequently exacerbate inequality and hinder sustainable development in the Global South. The lack of diversity at the top reinforces perceptions of the World Bank as a Western tool rather than a truly global institution.
Which is true, because they own it all. No, they got all the goddamn money. And it shows, goes to show, nothing needs a goddamn Edomite scream about, oh, you gotta be racist. Who's the top one in power, man? Esau. No, literally Esau. He's the top one in power, man. No, the Edomite, man. No. No. He's the one controlling the money. He's the one controlling the world. No, these politicians and all that, they can't stop this, man. No, they're not in control. They're ones that control the ones that controlling the money. No, I believe there's a quote saying that, no. Let's see if I can find it. They care not for laws. Who made this? Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is from Meyer Amschel Bauer. Sorry. Meyer Amschel Rothschild. You know, which originally the Rothschild was called Bowers. You know. So basically this is what he said. This is the Edomite devil who said this shit. Give me control of a nation's money supply, and I care not for who makes its laws. You know? Because only if you control the money, if you control the money of the world, then you don't, no, they have no issue with getting around laws, man. Because you can pay them off. No? Anyone will break for the right price, you know?
For nations in the Global South, which comprise the majority of its clients, the absence of leadership that reflects their realities and perspectives raises concerns about equitable representation. American dominance in leadership aligns the institution's policies more closely with Western strategic interests than with the unique needs of recipient nations. For example, World Bank projects have often been accused of prioritizing resource extraction or trade liberalization, beneficial to multinational corporations over projects that address local developmental priorities.
No, this is why they hate America, man. No, this is why they hate it, man. Because, oh, man, they're in all support, for Esau, These other nations hate them, man, because they don't care about it, man. You might they only care about the guys themselves, basically getting ripped off, man. Going to goddamn Esau. He only cared about himself. He only wanted to make money off you, Because that's why they got to come against this place, man.
IMF for Europe. The International Monetary Fund, like the World Bank, has been a cornerstone of global financial governance.
See if I skipped the part where he goes into why they want to leave. if you don't go into it, then I'll just.
In February 1989, a significant drop in oil revenues and rising external debt plunged Venezuela into a severe economic crisis. President Carlos Andrés Pérez Suharto's administration secured a $43 billion bailout from the International Monetary Fund. The ensuing austerity monetary fund to stabilize its currency and economy. In November 1998, the IMF sanctioned a significant $41.5 billion aid package, contingent upon Brazil implementing strict austerity measures and structural reforms aimed at reducing fiscal deficits and enhancing economic stability. These required austerity measures involved substantial cuts in public expenditure, increased taxes, and reforms in the public sector. Consequently, the Brazilian government reduced funding for essential services such as healthcare, education, and social security, diminishing their accessibility and quality and disproportionately affecting vulnerable and low-income populations. Public backlash against these measures was intense, with citizens and labor unions accusing the IMF's conditions of exacerbating poverty and inequality.
So basically, they stopped caring about the people and only care about the rich. Basically what these dudes do by getting them, again, putting them in debt. By giving them all these loans and shit. Now that's Esau's trick bag, man. Put you in debt and how you a servant to them, and only fuck you over and fuck your people over. But the main point of this video, I didn't want. I'm probably not gonna play the whole thing. You gotta give individual reasons to why each nation want to pull out. You can watch it on your own. But the main point is, the money system got to crash, man. Because they leave the IMF and the World Bank, if they leave them both, these other nations leave them, you ditch them and go somewhere else to do their own thing. The Western nations got to crash. Their economy, their money supply, it got to be gone. We'll fuck them over completely, man. So, this book of Ezekiel chapter 7 verse 19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of Yahawah. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is a stumbling block of their iniquity. But it said they gotta cast their silver and their gold in the streets, man. Why? Because it be useless. And shit, the American dollar, it's not even money. Really just an IOU. That's what it really is. The American dollar, but hey, they gotta throw in the street because it gotta be valueless. It already been taken off the petrodollar. Let me actually look it up real quick. The petrodollar. The petrodollar. Today. Okay, this is from July. Alright, the petrodollars are crude oil export revenues dominated in U.S. dollars. Even right now, it's collapsing. The petrodollar is dead and long live. Is the petrodollar coming to an end? The petrodollar has been in place since 1974. It's officially expired on June 9th, 2024. This was a deal that was put in place to bring Arab nations and the U.S. closer together. So basically the petrodollar is done, man. Or the top currency. Because everyone wanted the U.S. dollar because you got the most oil. And also most money. But that didn't take it off. That didn't take it off the U.S. dollar too. So basically the U.S. dollar crashing, to basically say the least. The petrodollar, a national unit of currency earned by a country from the export of petroleum. And not giving me a good answer, but the main point is, the dollar being broken down, systematically being broken down. Now you can get oil from different currency. You don't need the U.S. dollar anymore. You don't need to trade with America anymore. No. Slowly but surely, man. No. That was happening, man. No. So only this currency that I want to use is going to be made valueless. No. No. Right now, that's why I also want to do a great reset. No. And bring about a digital currency to restart it all. No. Not only for the sake of convenience, quote unquote, but really for the sake of control. No. Control of people. No. So they're taking it down, taking off the petrodollar, taking off the top dollar in the world. No, they're going down, man. No. In exchange, they gotta rise up the digital currency, Bitcoin, and all that shit. No. No, only to push in the MOTB, because that's only what they at least want to do. By the end of the day. But this is Zephaniah 1. Now I gotta start verse 10. And there shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahawah, that there shall be in the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and the howling from the second, and the crashing from the hills. No, they're talking about the merchandise. Go to the fish gate, or usually where all the people who sell fish were at. Because they caught their fish there. To sell it. So really just talk about merchandise. Going down. The economy. How ye inhabitants of Mektesh, you look at Mektesh, let me actually look it up for you. It was a merchant city. Let's see. Let's see if it tells it. Let's see. The Mektesh in the Bible. Okay, here we go. Mektesh, or mortar, a place in or near Jerusalem, inhabited by silver merchants. It has been conjectured that there was a Phoenician quarter of the city where the traders of that nation resided, out of the Oriental custom. So basically, it's in a modern day sense, it's like Wall Street, where everyone trades at. In this case, they're talking about Wall Street. The top city for merchandise. Trade. Why they gotta be howling? Because only this currency that they all trading, they're all relying on, they gotta be taken down. They ain't gotta go to Esau anymore. They gotta make their own nations. They gotta make their own currency and sell their own system. And take down this dollar. Because only all these nations gotta come against America anyway. So why support them financially? So read again. How ye inhabitants of Mektesh, for all the merchant people are cut down, all they that bear silver are cut off. So the Lord can destroy your goods, man. So this currency got collapse, and what got replaced it? A digital currency. To bring in what? The MOTB. Because everything going digital. You can see with there was Amazon and like literally everything you can purchase online now. You can even order food online. Order food, order services for your house. You get delivery to your house immediately. You get paid for anything now, online. You don't need to go outside. That's what they're pushing. So when they put in that the shutdown, I gotta say it like that. When they put in the shutdown again, everyone be armed and ready. They sell home and not do shit, man. Attached to a screen. They do go outside. They don't have anything physical on them. You don't need anything physical. You just use it digitally. You just use your phone. You just use your credit card. Blah blah blah. No cash, because you gotta say, we can't accept cash because it may pass. You know what? You gotta pass the you know what, but you don't know. There's been an uptick in diseases recently. So the guy start present that too. So only all going digital to all put into what? The MOTB. Revelation 13:16, he called the all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive an MARK in their right hand or in their forehead. Then that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the MARK or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So the only what they're trying to push in. Get the word there for MARK in the Greek is the word charagma. Means a stamp, an imprinted mark, the mark branded upon horses. Graven work, so something physical, a scratch, or etching, i.e. stamp. No, so something physical put into you. No, and that's exactly what it is, MOTB. And if you take it, you're gonna get cancer. That's Revelation 16:2 for a sore. No, so I can. So that's what's gonna happen in these last days, man. So we have to be wary. You gotta have your eyes open. And let me get to the last one, then I gotta close out. In 2 Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get advantage of us, we are not ignorant of his devices. So, you're only all doing all this, to push him what? MOTB. For total control. As Aaron Russo, Alex Jones says to Aaron, Alex Jones said to Aaron Russo, But Lord Unified and Shalom.